हेलो।
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
गुड इवनिंग सर।
Good evening, all. So today हम लोग आज today we are starting. I will be more 60% English, 70% in Hindi also, but because we have one of the student who doesn't know Hindi, so we all need to cooperate. Also, what I want, Shrikant, if you can refer also the slides, it would be good. If you're not understanding, you can ask me, Shrikant, especially. Rest all, you are okay with Hindi and English, so I am more on Hindi and English. So I wanted to check few things first on the application. How are you getting notification on application? Are you getting notification like a pop-up kind of or messages on the application? Mobile application? Yes. So you are all getting how many of you have joined through mobile application now this call? Because I think there is some technical issue people are facing, so I want to understand. Or you have joined through link which I sent on email. कहाँ से ज्वाइन किया आप लोग ने? लिंक से किया है या एप्लीकेशन से किया है?
ईमेल से ज्वाइन किया है सर।
ईमेल लिंक से किया है। ईमेल लिंक. Okay, so there means I am trying on my mobile. There is a some technical glitch, so I am sorry for that कि आप मोबाइल से ज्वाइन नहीं कर रहा है. It's the same thing. मोबाइल पे ही आप देख रहे हैं, मोबाइल से ही सुन रहे हैं, बट वो जो मोबाइल में एप्लीकेशन में जो एक आपका सेशन दिख रहा होगा अभी देखिए वो लाइव दिख रहा होगा. अगर आप मोबाइल ऐप पे जाएंगे ना, लाइव दिख रहा होगा. वो मींस देयर इज अ लाइव बट इट्स नॉट कमिंग ओपनिंग इट थ्रू दैट कनेक्शन. सो आई विल चेक एंड मैं उसको रेक्टिफाई करवाऊंगा सो दैट आई कैन join through mobile. Now one more instruction. Tomorrow, like आज रात के 12 बजे के बाद में there are some assignments जो आपको notification में आए होंगे. That would be live. वो चेक करना एक बार. कल मुझे कोई भी मैसेज कर देना या फोन करके बताना मुझे प्लीज कि आप उसको एक्सेस कर पा रहे हो क्या नहीं. सो कुछ वीडियोस डाले हैं मैंने और असाइनमेंट डाले हैं. वीडियोस जो डाले हैं वो डाले डेस्टिनेशन के वीडियो डाले, डोमेस्टिक डेस्टिनेशन के कुछ प्री रिकॉर्डेड वीडियोस हैं जो आपको सुनने हैं. मींस उसमें से आपको सुनने हैं, उसमें से अभी सभी सुनने हैं. उसके बाद हम लोग चूज करेंगे. वी विल चूज 2 डेस्टिनेशन डोमेस्टिक एंड वी विल वर्क ऑन दैट. हम 2 डेस्टिनेशन चूज करेंगे एंड वी विल वर्क ऑन दैट. कॉस्टिंग, आइटनरी, प्रोडक्ट, एवरीथिंग वी विल डू on those 2 destinations. But abhi I have added UP, MP, I have added Kerala, Goa, Andaman. I have added 5 destination. I think one more. So you guys please watch all the videos. आप शांति से कहीं बैठते हैं, ट्रैवल करते हैं या फिर आपको टाइम निकाल के you should watch because that video and take a note of it. Means notes बना लेना, उससे कुछ information अच्छी इंफॉर्मेशन डाली है. Those videos has been delivered by the industry expert जो लाइव काम कर रहे हैं इंडस्ट्री में. They are working in the industry and they have delivered that video which is pre-recorded. हमारे पास pre-recorded videos है, वो आप एक बार देख लेना. बट हम लोग लाइव क्लास भी लेंगे 2 destination की. But I have given you now 5 destination to understand and also grasp some information. सब जगह सेम पैटर्न में इंफॉर्मेशन फ्लो हो रही है. डेस्टिनेशन बताया जा रहा है, प्रोडक्ट बताया जा रहे हैं, हाउ टू रीच, वेयर टू स्टे, एवरीथिंग, फूड, कल्चर, इवेंट्स, एवरीथिंग दे आर टॉकिंग. बट दे आर टॉकिंग फॉर मोर इंडस्ट्री प्रोस्पेक्ट्स. सो आपको ये समझना है कि इंडस्ट्री में लोग किस लैंग्वेज में बात करते हैं, किस किस टाइप के इंफॉर्मेशन दे आर यूजिंग इट, व्हाट आर इंफॉर्मेशन दे आर यूजिंग इट टू use to actually interact with the customer and also work on the itineraries and product. So please watch that. I will get notification on application that किस किसने watch किया है. मैं आपकी progress देखूंगा उससे. So you please watch that. Okay. Any question do you have since last class? कुछ क्वेश्चन है हम लोगों ने लास्ट क्लास में जो किया था उसके बाद में आपके पास कोई क्वेश्चन है, कोई कमेंट है, सो प्लीज आस्क. वी विल स्टार्ट द सेकंड सेशन मींस टुडे. Okay, so Goa is visible. Preetham is saying Goa Carnival must be visible. Preetham, there are two in Goa: destination and Carnival. Which one is visible? Could you please tell me or tell us? And also, is it you're okay to play Goa destination? Hang on. Okay, it is good to play also, and rest all are there available from tonight after midnight. So watch that. time 1 से 1.5 घंटे के हैं सेशंस, 1.5 hour सेशंस हैं, कुछ बड़े भी हो सकते हैं. वॉच एंड प्रिपेयर योर ओन नोट्स. आपका इंडस्ट्री में ये नोट्स बहुत काम आएंगे. सो प्रिपेयर योर ओन नोट्स फॉर दैट. So I request you, very valid information, very good information from the industry, and this is available for certain time. So you have to finish it before that. It is not that you are getting it available, it is available for longer time. It is available for certain time, so you finish it all. Okay, so thank you. Now we start. Today we have a class a session on domestic destination. हम लोग एक destination understand किया था. What is destination, what is tourism product, what countries, cities, state. मैंने कुछ assignments भी दिए. That assignment also you can complete it on application, because that is also visible, and you can, I think it is visible, and if it's not visible it will be visible from tomorrow. And assignment, there is assignment, I can see that now. Assignment 2 quiz, it will be visible tomorrow, so you can appear for the assignment and submit assignment there. So work on the assignment which we have already given the last class. Today we are talking about domestic destination. Domestic destination क्या होते हैं? What is domestic destination? So कोई बताएगा मुझे what is domestic tourism? First of all, domestic tourism क्या होता है? What is domestic tourism? Abhishek Rana has joined new to us today. Abhishek, welcome to you, and he is from Chandigarh University. Yes, Abhishek.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Abhishek, could you please introduce yourself, which university you are from and why you have joined this program? Abhishek.
Sir, I'm from Chandigarh. I'm currently studying in Chandigarh University. I'm in MBA in Tourism and Hospitality, and I was looking for an online internship program. I'm doing an offline as well, but I thought it would be a good add-on, so that's why I joined.
Very good. So good, Abhishek. Thank you very much. Abhishek could not attend the first class. Abhishek, मैं आपको link भेजूंगा first class की video link, which you can attend it through online. Okay, recorded class. So
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. What is domestic tourism? कौन बताएगा?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Traveling with
Yes, Shrikant.
Yes, sir. So domestic tourism, nothing but within the country, within the India. What are there in tourism product in our country?
Okay, so within India, right? Domestic tourism is within India, right? आप लोग सब लोग agree हो? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Traveling within the country. Akansha. Anyone else wants to add something, twist something? कुछ twist करना है, कुछ add करना है, जो श्रीकांत ने बोला और अभी आकांक्षा ने टाइप किया हुआ है. Traveling within the country.
Sir, it is a type of tourism which is done by the residents of the country within the boundaries of their own country.
Okay, so residents of that country within the boundary of country need not to go outside the country, right? So that's a domestic tour. What are the domestic tourists? Who are these people? What kind of people travel within the country? Individual
residents of that country.
resident of that country, and any type of residence that could be student, family, corporates, anyone, group of people, anyone who are actually resident of the country, individual who travel within their own country for leisure, business or other purpose. That's the RIA is saying. That's the excellent explanation कि जो लोग अपनी country में within the country किसी भी purpose के लिए travel करते हैं. If you guys are traveling to Amarnath Yatra, that's a domestic. You are a domestic tourist. If you guys are traveling to Kedarnath temple, domestic tour. You guys are traveling to Goa, domestic tourist. Domestic destination, again. Tell me the name of the destination, domestic destination. Batao, quickly.
Goa, Kerala.
Hampi.
Yes. So last class में हम लोग ने destination पढ़ा था. Destination क्या होते हैं? वो destination हमने पढ़ा था ना. Whatever this kind of destination, like heritage destination, rural destination, city. So any destination which is within the country. हम लोग country की boundaries के बाहर नहीं जा रहे हैं. That's we are not traveling outside the boundary of the country. Whatever destination we consider as a tourist destination, they are called a domestic destination. Clear है सबको? Everything is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं. Simple definition, कुछ definitions जो दी हुई हैं books में या documents में. Domestic tourism can be described as a tourism involve residents of one country traveling within their own country. It does not involve the crossing of international border at any entry point. So this is a strong relationship among tourism and visiting friends and relatives, and religious pilgrim has found in a country with long history of domestic tourism. Our country has domestic tourism is predominantly religion tourism. हम लोग कुंभ मेला travel करते हैं. So it was ancient time Kumbh Mela. Still now people travel to Kumbh Mela. That's a religious purpose. People visit for friends and family, relatives. That's a domestic travel. They are going away from their residence or their city where they live. On the contrary, mass domestic tourism has only recently emerged due to increased disposable income, introduction of labor rights associated with leisure and vacation, government policy about deregulation of internal movement and so on. So here we are talking about ki mass tourism, mass people travel like friends traveling, 10 friends traveling to Goa. That's a mass tourism for leisure purpose. Any other purpose because their income is high. Parents are paying for traveling. That you go get the destination exposure, you get knowledge about the industry because you are studying in tourism industry, so you must travel. And also there are a lot of forced travel schemes. I don't know if some of your parents are government employed. एक LTA करके एक scheme होती है government. किसी को पता है? LTA. गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज हैं कोई यहाँ पे किसी के पेरेंट्स, स्पेशली बैंकिंग सेक्टर, एनी गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर बाय द वे. सो गवर्नमेंट गिव्स अ फंड टू ट्रैवल every 3 years, every 5 years, depend on the department, every year, and you get funds or you get some complimentary tickets to travel. That's a forced travel because government is labor laws, government policies change hoti hain, so they ask people to go and travel. So that happens. LTA, leave travel allowances. So that's happening in our country. People travel, family travel because of that. So what happens? Religious, friends and family, then leisure. People travel through LTA just to explore destination, new places, free time, break from the work. So there are so many reasons why people travel through LTA. LTA सर्च करना. LTA के लिए एजेंट्स हैं कुछ. LTA रजिस्टर्ड एजेंट, गवर्नमेंट रजिस्टर्ड एजेंट जो LTA का ही काम करते हैं. They work only LTA. So government department, if let's say example, State Bank of India has like approved 10,000 employees in 2023 to travel X destination or XYZ destination on certain budget, because the budget is always allocated depend on the position or hierarchy. If the manager is traveling, manager has a budget, LTA budget more. So these 10,000 managers are traveling across India. They are selected agency. They only can deal with that their travel. So LTA recognized, a government recognized agency, they work only LTA because उसमें बहुत documentation होता है. You have to show ticket, proof of ticket, proof of accommodation, and so on, and then they get the fund reimbursement. So that's how the LTA works. LTA, युवराज पूछ रहे LTA, लीव ट्रैवल अलाउंसेस. युवराज, इसमें ये होता है कि आप गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज को गवर्नमेंट स्कीम देती है ट्रैवल करने के लिए, और कुछ फाइनेंशियल हेल्प भी देती है ट्रैवल करने के लिए. दैट्स कॉल्ड LTA. आप किसी गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉई, आपके कोई रिलेटिव होंगे, फ्रेंड्स होंगे, उनसे पूछना LTA, वो बताएंगे अच्छे से. और LTA, और आप गूगल में भी पढ़ना LTA. ठीक है युवराज? अच्छा, मुझे एग्जाम्पल बताओ आप डोमेस्टिक टूरिज्म के, वन पॉइंट और अदर पॉइंट. एग्जाम्पल, you guys traveling from, प्रीतम traveling from ग्वालियर to where? सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है, बट मुझे थोड़ा क्लियर करना है कुछ चीजें. प्रीतम, Pritam traveling from Gwalior to where? Jodhpur, as a domestic tourist, and that called domestic tourism. Okay, not yes, Himachal. Now, if you are traveling from Goa to Andaman, will it consider domestic tourism?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. And if you are traveling by air to Lakshadweep, will it consider as a domestic tourism?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so clear है ये domestic tourism. हम within the boundary India जहाँ है, हम domestic tourism वो कर रहे हैं, experience कर रहे हैं. Now, if you guys are staying in Australia, हम लोग ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रह रहे हैं, तो डोमेस्टिक टूरिज्म का एग्जांपल बताओ क्विकली. ऑस्ट्रेलिया में हो आप लोग.
Like, sir, if we go to Melbourne to Sydney, that would be domestic.
Okay, great. So if you are traveling within that country, again, Melbourne to Sydney, Sydney to Brisbane, Brisbane to Canberra, wherever you are traveling within the country, that's a domestic tourism. So, like in case of Nepal, Kathmandu to Pokhara, it's a domestic tourism. Kathmandu to Lumbini is a domestic tourism. So this is how you consider every country has a domestic tourism industry. समझ में आया? सबको अपना अपना कंट्री का डोमेस्टिक टूरिज्म अराइवल डिपार्चर देखने होते हैं. मींस दे कंसीडर दिस एज अ डोमेस्टिक टूरिज्म इंडस्ट्री इटसेल्फ. मैं एक वीडियो दिखाऊंगा इंडिया की डोमेस्टिक टूरिज्म इंडस्ट्री कैसे ग्रो हो रही है. सो एवरी कंट्री हैज देयर ओन टारगेट टू इंक्रीज डोमेस्टिक टूरिस्ट. मोदी जी ने क्या बोला कि साल में 15 सिटीज या 15 डेस्टिनेशन विजिट करो. Why? Because they want to promote domestic tourism so that infrastructure can be developed, people can get more and more job opportunities, and employment sector in tourism industry can develop. So, देखो अपना देश. किसने किसने सुना है देखो अपना देश? Raise your hands. क्या है स्कीम? बताओ. देखो अपना देश कौन बताएगा? स्कीम क्या है? To boost domestic tourism, there are a lot of schemes has been introduced by government. So देखो अपना देश एक वैसी स्कीम है. चलो बताओ प्रीतम, देखो अपना देश क्या है? दीक्षा, डू यू नो? देखो अपना देश। अभिषेक,
Sir, I didn't knew, but I googled and it says that it assists financially. It assists tourists financially who are traveling to different parts of India.
डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया, राइट? क्योंकि उस स्कीम का नाम ही है अपना देश देखना है अपने को, राइट? सो एमपी में अगर आप कोई एमपी से है यहाँ पे, हाँ प्रीतम आप एमपी से हो, आप चेक करना शिवराज सिंह चौहान क्या करते हैं, आपको पता है प्रीतम? शिवराज सिंह चौहान जो है एमपी के चीफ मिनिस्टर हैं, वो फाइनेंशियल असिस्ट करते हैं ओल्ड एज पीपल को जो 60+ आई थिंक, जो इंडिया में घूमना चाहते हैं। दे गेट फ्री टिकट, फ्री खाना का, फ्री रहने का, एवरीथिंग इज फ्री। यू ट्रैवल, ट्रेन की ट्रेन ट्रैवल करती, सो फुल ऑफ पीपल, टूरिस्ट ट्रेन में बैठते हैं, दे गो टू रामेश्वरम, दे गो टू गोवा, दे गो टू गुजरात, एंड देन दे प्रमोट। सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ स्कीम्स हैज बीन इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाय गवर्नमेंट to promote domestic tourism, also to enhance or develop the infrastructure of domestic tourism. एक स्कीम है उड़ान स्कीम, किसको पता है उड़ान स्कीम? बताओ। And I request you all to follow such schemes, such initiative by the government, because anytime anyone can ask you at the time of interview or at the time of your professional career, that you should be aware. These are the basic things. हमको डेली की चीजें पता नहीं चाहिए, कौन सी स्कीम लॉन्च हुई इंडिया में और क्या हो रहा है। उड़ान स्कीम कौन बताएगा? उड़ान स्कीम,
Sir, it's a regional connectivity scheme.
राइट, इट्स रीजनल एयर कनेक्टिविटी स्कीम, जहां पे एयरपोर्ट्स और एयरलाइंस को इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड परमिशंस दी जा रही हैं, सो दैट दे कैन कंसीडर स्मॉल सिटीज ऑल्सो। Small cities also can be considered as an airport, and people can travel and connect with the small cities, tier 2, tier 3 cities. So अभी आप देखेंगे इंडिया में 50 एयरपोर्ट्स नए बन रहे हैं. So a lot of airports they are building up. Every big cities, small cities, they are having airport and regional connectivity. 200 kilometer, 150 kilometer, 200 kilometer पे इनको airport चाहिए, because people can travel easily, and airlines are getting incentivized to start their airlines or operation under Udan scheme, so they can connect with different parts of India. So so these are the schemes. We will cover some more schemes in future classes, ऐसी discussion में, but I would like you to keep eyes on these schemes and know about it, because that's very helpful for you to relate, because you are all working in the tourism industry. You should know these things. Any doubt on this? Domestic tourism, domestic tourist, domestic destination? No doubt. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Tell me.
Sir, I have one doubt about
Tell me.
domestic destination.
Yes.
Have you observed any destination which is applying new strategies for developing?
In terms of existing state or new, all of sudden new destination? What you are mean to? Means existing state development, like a Kerala, if you talk about development, or all of a sudden you want to build a Statue of Unity out of the blue moon?
Sir,
What?
I am talking about new destination.
New destination.
Yeah.
So see, now I'll tell you new destination. How government of India does. Every segment has a different type of destination. If you talk about adventure, if you talk about beach, if you talk about rural tourism, if you talk about city tourism or cities developing. So what government does, government identify the cluster sometime. Government identify the coastal line. Now blue economy is emerging. Next 10 years, you will see India में इतने beaches होंगे, people will travel to beaches so many. Now, if I ask you, I want to take you to the beach, what comes in your mind? Tell me. Shrikant. If I am asking you, I want to take this batch to the beach, what comes in your mind? Which destination we should go? Now. Shrikant?
Sir, I'm thinking about water sports.
So destination is Goa, let's say, example, right? First
Yes, sir.
thing comes in a mind when you talk about a beach in India for Indians, Goa. Right? It's like a since longs. So now what's happening? Government of India is creating a whole cluster of blue economy. हमारे कोस्टल लाइन इतनी बड़ी है कि हम लोग को every 100 किलोमीटर पे हमारे पास में good beaches हो सकते हैं and very beautiful, very good maintained because we have so much population and population would like to travel to the beach and good beaches. Not I'm talking about very dirty beaches or not really we can unhygienic beaches. No. So new destination promotion, new destination development, infrastructure development always consider as a cluster and type of tourism wise. Now there is a one more example. Prasad scheme. Who all know Prasad scheme?
Hello.
Yes, tell me. Yogesh, right?
Pilgrimage. Yes, sir.
Bolo.
Sites sites in the country to promote the religious tourism and more about the tourism explain this scheme.
Right.
And it is to maintain the pilgrimage sites of India.
Right. So कुछ आवाज ब्रेक हो रही है योगेश, but you said right. प्रसाद स्कीम जितने पिलग्रिमेज डेस्टिनेशन है या टेम्पल्स हैं या पिलग्रिमेज अट्रैक्शंस हैं इंडिया में, the government is promoting developing that destination. Prasad scheme. Akansha has wrote also the same thing. Focus on pilgrimage destination. Why? अगर इंडिया में बात करूं मैं, so we all want to go to temples. We all want to go to religious places. हमको सब कुछ देखना है. And now generation is also that. Your generation is also going. It's not that एक era था जब only temples are considered कि यहाँ पे parents लोग जाते हैं. No, not now. They have been developing. They have been promoting that way, such a way. Kedarnath, Badrinath, movies has come up. People are influenced through movies, and they are going and traveling. So Vaishno Devi temple. So these are the big. This one, the this one. South temples, all these temples in South, Madurai, then Kanchipuram, Chennai, and also Balaji temple. So they everywhere people are traveling. They want to at least see that once in their life. So Prasad scheme is all for the religious. So that's how government is doing. I hope Shrikant, you got my point. Development kaise ho raha hai? This is the way development is happening.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So there are a lot of schemes. One scheme is for the I'm just forgetting the name, some Mala, scheme name for the beaches. So they are developing the beach destination. Prasad scheme is this. Adventure tourism, there is another scheme. Rural tourism, another scheme. So homestay scheme. So they are developing cluster-wise destination to promote that segment within the country. We are talking only the domestic. Every country has their own plans and strategies, and they are promoting it well. They want increase in the number of domestic tourists. I go on a second slide. So type of tourism. Type of tourism आपको पता है, आपने पढ़ा होगा क्लास में. Types of tourism: domestic tourism, international tourism, outbound tourism, business tourism, adventure tourism, wildlife tourism, medical tourism, wellness tourism. मुझे एग्जाम्पल चाहिए, किसी एक एग्जाम्पल चाहिए आप लोग से. Pick up one and give me example after my talk. medical tourism, wellness, pilgrimage, spiritual, cultural, dark tourism, culinary tourism, celebrity tourism, film tourism, education tourism, cruise tourism, rural tourism, beach tourism, space tourism. Examples. How many schemes on tourism? There are many schemes on tourism. Ministry of Tourism की website पे जाओ और सारी schemes दिख जाएंगी. Examples. Pick one type of tourism and put example in chat.
So like dark tourism is when you visit certain haunted places, and like there's a Bhangad fort in Rajasthan. So these
Right.
would be considered dark tourism.
Right. Good. Any other example? Pick up another one. Don't talk on dark tourism now. You can put on chat as well. Film tourism.
Sir,
Destination
medical tourism. Medical tourism.
Yes, Shrikant.
Yes, sir. Medical tourism is very famous in Kerala, especially. The many tourists looking for good health and Ayurvedic and Natu Vaidyam. We call it Natu Vaidyam.
Right. Shrikant, if I consider medical tourism is a mainstream medical, and Kerala I consider as a Ayurveda and wellness tourism. Will you be agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's talk about medical tourism and a very traditional medical facilities like a hospitals, Apollo Hospital and so on. Ayurveda and wellness considered as a healing and recreation and regenerate kind of a thing, and that's the therapies which helps treatment to patient, but it's considered as a Ayurveda and wellness category. So you should agree this is because there's a good difference between purpose is same, but it's more a relaxation, not a hardcore operation, you know, cutting the stomach and doing the liver transplantation. Agree?
Yes,
Shrikant?
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I tell you, medical tourism, when you talk about Chennai and Tamil Nadu is the state which is in the top ranking in India, medical tourism, international medical tourism, especially. People are coming from outside to Chennai. Majority of medical tourists coming to Chennai for treatment. And Chennai became a hub for medical tourism. So consider this, Kerala become hub for Ayurveda and wellness tourism. Now second hub is going to Rishikesh and Haridwar in Uttarakhand. Everybody is following who? Patanjali or Dr. Ramdev Baba. What he is doing, he is trying to create similar kind of wellness and Ayurveda and healing centers, and there are so many in Haridwar and Rishikesh, and people go. And but Kerala is predominantly means first mover advantage. They have better ones, good ones, and they do good job. So here there are few examples has come. Let me check. Akansha is saying beach tourism, Goa, Chennai, Mumbai. I consider Goa is best. Chennai city beaches not good. You go further down towards Pondicherry. You have a new beach which is called Kovalam Beach, and Kovalam Beach is in Tamil Nadu, which is there is one more Kovalam Beach in Kerala, but in Tamil Nadu, which is a blue flag beach. Blue flag beach के बारे में मैंने शायद बताया पिछली बार, नहीं बताया तो मैं तुमको बताऊंगा. हम लोग बीच टूरिज्म का एक थोड़ा सा 20 मिनट्स का सेशन करेंगे. That blue flag beach, Kovalam Beach. You should go. I personally been so good, very good beach, well maintained, international standard beach. Mumbai, no. Mumbai to Goa when you travel, Konkan belt, if somebody has traveled, that side beaches are good. City, no beach, no good beach. Juhu beach is only beach. It is good, clean, but you cannot enjoy the beach feeling. So I consider Goa and Kovalam, and towards the Konkan area, the beach tourism. Medical tourism, dental care. See, dental care is a procedure, RIA. It's not a destination. Understand, Ria? Say yes. Unmute yourself and say yes. Okay, you're not talking. Good. So dental care is a procedure, medical tourism and destination is Chennai, as I told you. From Dhaka to Chennai, Apollo Hospital for treatment. That's a good, Pritam. That's what I gave an example. Lot of Bangladeshis, lot of people from Sri Lanka, Maldives, then Malaysia, some of these Asian countries, they come to Chennai for treatment. People visited beach for water sport activity for relaxing. Good. Then adventure tourism, bike tour from Delhi to Leh Ladakh. That's good. Adventure tourism, scuba dive trekking. Scuba dive can we consider water sports or water sports activity? Not a adventure. Adventure part of adventure because it's a water adventure. Cruise tourism, cruise from India to Sri Lanka by Cordelia. Very good. Film tourism. Yes, this is very good example. Ramoji Film City, Hyderabad. Rohini is writing business tourism. Where? Business tourism where? Rohini, where to go for business tourism? Delhi for shopping, for wholesale shopping. People travel to Delhi to buy stuff in wholesale, or we go to conference. I mentioned last class also. We go to SATE exhibition, travel exhibition from Gwalior to attend SATE, this travel exhibition. That's a business tourism destination, Delhi, Mumbai. Okay, that's a good. Culinary tourism. Anyone? Culinary. What is culinary tourism? कौन बताएगा मुझे एक ये आंसर कौन दे सकता है? I'll tell you. I'll ask. Wait. योगेश. Culinary tourism बताओ. आपकी आवाज कट रही है. आप
the culinary
बोलो.
It's the culinary tourism is all about when a tourist visit some place or a destination for experience his culinary skills. Like whenever I was in Goa, I experienced it during my internship. Tourists or foreigners who came to stay in our hotel used to take a class or a session with our renowned chef, like executive chef. They take the session. They teach about the cuisine, the Goan cuisine, and different other whatever they want to learn.
Yes. So culinary tourism, either you go to taste the food or experience the preparation of the food, or ingredients, searching for ingredients for the good food. So they are everything related to food, which is a culinary tourism. And lot of big hotel chain, they started culinary tourism. And they are giving experience to their guests how the Indian cooking is happening and how the Indian ingredients are using and what kind of Indian food they are cooking. So that's a culinary tourism, and that is, and also there are some food tours. Who has attended food tour walk? Anyone has attended? Delhi में होता है, Bombay में होता है, food tour walk. So walking food tour, एक चटोरी गली है दिल्ली में, पराठा गली है. So these are the places where people take you to experience food tour. Banaras, a good example. People go to take a food tour. So they are food tour guides. It's one of the profession where people are making themselves so expert that कि हम food tour guide हैं, हम आपको food tour walk पे ले जाते हैं. So they charge. I have paid in Jaipur 600 rupees to take me around for food tour walk. So this guy is an architect by profession, and he is like a more conservating those architect or preserving the architect. So he works there, and he runs the food tour company or walking tour company. So this guy took us food tour. So we tasted what, like 7 to 8 local food of Rajasthan or Jaipur. So such a way people are making themselves comfortable in their own profession, and if you like, you can always do it. there is no harm, because it's very good concept. People like to go for authentic, real experience, and they are looking for that. So that's a good thing. Now, anyone else talking on wildlife? किसी ने नहीं बोला wildlife, बताइए.
Visiting wildlife sanctuaries,
Visiting, yes, national parks and wildlife sanctuaries like a Kana National Park, Ranthambore National Park, Gir National Park. So these are the one which is considered. Yes.
राजाजी नेशनल पार्क उत्तराखंड.
Yes. So ये national park में visit कर रहे हैं, it considered as a wildlife tourism. Now there is a link down. I will send you this link through email and also this link through your application. यहाँ पे 63 types of tourism की list है, which will make you amazed, which will make you good and confident that you know at least 32 types of tourism. अगर आप शायद कम जानते होंगे, अभी 4-5 जानते होंगे, आपके दिमाग में at least 20 to 30 रहने चाहिए, so that you yourself think that yes, I am a tourism student. Food tour. Recently, Andhra Pradesh conducted fish and Andhra food tourism in Visakhapatnam. Was it a festival, Shrikant?
No, sir. So it is actually related to different kinds of fish items. They will make instantly, and they will provide the different kind of food items.
Okay, so it was a kind of a food mela, and people.
Yes, the food mela.
Yeah, people visited, tasted different food. That's also considered, but it should be that tourists are coming, residents are coming. That's good idea, but tourists are experiencing the food tour concept. So that's
So many of the tourists and as well the politicians also participated in that event.
okay. Now, I agree. If you guys can check also online, and you can update yourself more. 63 types of tourism. I will send you the link. You can read it. I am moving on. Any question on this? Any question? Any comment? No? Okay. Now, types of destination. हम लोग ने डेस्टिनेशन की टाइप देखी थी हमने. एडवेंचर टूरिज्म डेस्टिनेशन एंड ऋषिकेश. एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूं मैं आपको, एक एक मुझे चैट पे भेजना है या बोलना है. एडवेंचर टूरिज्म ऋषिकेश, हमने इसके पहले वाले में भी वही प्रैक्टिस की है, लेकिन मैं अभी फिर से करवा रहा हूं आपको. आप एक एक नाम डालते जाइए और आप बताते जाइए. कुछ नए देना आप अभी. डोंट रिपीट इट द सेम. There are so many. Hampi. Let's go on a destination site. Hampi, type of adventure, type of tourism. क्या है हम्पी का? हम्पी पता है किसी को? Heritage. That's good. Now, Gangtok. Gangtok. गैंगटोक, दार्जिलिंग बहुत अच्छा कंसेप्ट है वहां पे. हिल स्टेशन, वेरी गुड.
Hill station.
दार्जिलिंग टी टूरिज्म. दार्जिलिंग में टी टूरिज्म का कंसेप्ट चलता है. दे प्रमोट टी टूरिज्म. दे टेक यू टू टी गार्डन्स, स्पेंड अ डे इन टी गार्डन. ओके. नाउ एवरेस्ट बेस कैंप, एडवेंचर टूरिज्म, वेरी गुड. भोपाल, और इंदौर और पुणे. सिटी, ऑल बिग सिटीज. quickly. Kanjiranga National Park. Kanjiranga National Park. Wildlife. Very good.
Wildlife.
Lakshadweep.
Island.
Island, water sports or beach tourism. Okay. Andaman Nicobar, same. वाघा बॉर्डर, वाघा बॉर्डर पंजाब का जो बॉर्डर है, वाघा बॉर्डर। मोदी जी की रैली, इलेक्शन रैली, कौन से टाइप का टूरिज्म है ये? लिखते जाओ पॉइंट्स, पॉइंट्स लिखते जाओ। तुम लोग अगर मिस कर रहे होंगे तो जो नॉर्मल पॉइंट्स है, इट्स ओके टू रिमेंबर, बट फ्यू न्यू कंसेप्ट if you are talking or discussing, please note it down. Abhishek Rana, mass tourism, Modi ji ki rally, no, not mass tourism. Mass tourism is this one, Kumbh Mela, religious tourism, but mass. Modi ji ki rally is election tourism. Write it down, election tourism. Read the concept of election tourism. That is there, available on Google everywhere. I asked something else before that. मोदी जी की
political tourism भी होता है।
पॉलिटिकल टूरिज्म, यस। हाँ, वाघा बॉर्डर, मैंने पूछा था वाघा बॉर्डर। एनी क्लू? वाघा बॉर्डर। बॉर्डर टूरिज्म, जितना बॉर्डर टूरिज्म हमारे देश में है ना, बहुत ज्यादा है। नेपाल, भूटान, पाकिस्तान, वाघा बॉर्डर, border tourism. Write it down, this concept, this is happening, this is developing. खटियारपुर, खटियारपुर सुना है? अभी कॉरिडोर बनाए जो, किसने किसने सुना है? खटियारपुर ही बोलते ना उसको, खटियारपुर है, खटियारपुर पता नहीं। So that is a part of border tourism. People travel to borders to experience different culture and country. Visiting IIM Ahmedabad, what kind of tourism?
Educational tourism.
Yes, educational tourism. Traveling to Buddhist circuit in Bihar.
Religious or pilgrimage.
रिलीजियस पिलग्रिमेज, बुद्धिस्ट टूरिज्म। बुद्धिस्ट टूरिज्म एक अलग सा कंसेप्ट डेवलप हो चुका है अपने देश में। बुद्धिस्ट साइट जितनी है, ऑल आर बीइंग प्रमोटेड एज अ बुद्धिस्ट टूरिज्म एंड लॉट ऑफ फंड्स आर कमिंग फ्रॉम आउटसाइड। आई टोल्ड, no, I did not tell you, but I told in other class that there are a lot of Buddhist countries, following countries, they fund India to develop that sites. Bihar especially, Bodh Gaya, especially that side, everything is promoted and developed and funded by Japan or some other countries. Those who are good, there are a lot of Japanese tourists, they come there. So, and then a lot of tourists goes from India to those Buddhist countries, especially Sri Lanka. So, Buddhist circuit, okay. Okay, so I think you got the idea. Domestic tourism में, these are the type of destination, these are the name, means किस type के tourism types हैं, destination कौन-कौन से हैं, right? So I'm moving on to any question anyone has. किसी के पास कोई क्वेश्चन है या कमेंट है या कुछ आपको बताना है, शेयर करना है? Okay, no, move on. Importance of domestic tourism. So countries rely on domestic tourism as a tool to reduce poverty, improve infrastructure, generate employment, and most importantly to drive economic growth. Agree? समझ में आया ये? Reduce poverty. अगर बोध गया और बुद्धिस्ट सर्किट डेवलप हुआ है, आसपास के लोगों को बेनिफिट हुआ है, they've been trained to work under the tourism industry umbrella. Poverty has been removed. रिक्शा वाले को जॉब काम मिला, वेंडर स्ट्रीट वेंडर को काम मिला, रेस्टोरेंट को काम मिला, everyone is getting work, so reduce poverty. If the tourism is domestic tourism is increasing, we already discussed Udaan scheme. What Udaan scheme is doing? Udaan scheme is improving infrastructure. Prasad scheme is doing improving its infrastructure because that is helping domestic tourism. Generate employment. We spoke. Everyone need employee. Airport need employee. Temple need employee, hotels need employee, so we are generating employment through domestic tourism and economic growth. Overall, it's a circular economy. अगर tourist जा रहा है, spend कर रहा है, that means we are supporting economic values यहाँ पे. Agree? Data related to domestic tourism. यहाँ पे एक data है, मैं आपको share करता हूँ. 1 minute. मैं लिंक भेज दूंगा ये वाली, आप देखना डेटा को, ठीक है? एंड इफ यू आर स्टक समवेयर प्लीज कॉन्टैक्ट मी एंड आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू. यहाँ पे डेटा अराइवल का है, कितना लोग आया, कितना कंजम्पशन हुआ है, कितना इकोनॉमी डेवलप हुआ है, कितना कंट्रीब्यूशन हुआ है, ये डेटा है डोमेस्टिक टूरिज्म का. ये डेटा वीडियो में भी है, आई विल शो यू. ओके, नाउ इनबाउंड टूरिज्म. डोमेस्टिक टूरिज्म एक अलग कंसेप्ट है. इनबाउंड टूरिज्म, विल इट कवर डोमेस्टिक डेस्टिनेशन? बताओ, यस नो. इनबाउंड टूरिज्म अगर है तो पहले क्या है, इनबाउंड टूरिज्म क्या है ये बताओ, कौन बताएगा? इनबाउंड टूरिज्म
when tourists came from other country to our country.
वन कंट्री टू अनदर कंट्री. हम रिसीविंग कंट्री हैं, मींस हमारे लिए वो इनबाउंड टूरिज्म है, इनबाउंड टूरिस्ट है, रिसीविंग कंट्री. ओके, इफ यू आर योगेश इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया में हम सारे लोग इंडिया से ऑस्ट्रेलिया जा रहे हैं, एंड योगेश इज इन रिसीविंग कंट्री, सो फॉर योगेश वी आर इनबाउंड टूरिस्ट एंड we are contribution in inbound tourism industry for Australia. So receiving country is important for inbound tourism. Foreigners coming to our country. Preetam saying, very good. So outside, जो भी border cross करके आ रहा है ना अपने यहाँ पे, we passport लेके, that's considered as an inbound tourist. Simple. Okay, so now inbound tourist जो होता है, inbound tourism होता है, will it cover domestic destination? Question है, yes, no, why? Answer me.
Yes.
Okay. Why? yes तो हो गया, लेकिन क्या है yes में हम yes and why? Why yes? Explain me.
So if any traveler or tourist coming from another country to our country, so it will be covered in under domestic destination, because as of our point of view, it will be in the geographical boundaries of our country, so it can be considered as domestic tourism destination for the tourist.
Yes, you're right. So why I asked this question, that domestic destination जो है हमारे लिए domestic destination है. If this is like a Delhi, Pune, Bombay, Goa, these destinations are domestic destination for us. But these destinations also consumed by the inbound tourist, isn't it? Right? So consumption है, हम भी गोवा जा रहे हैं and Russians also coming to Goa. Agree? Yuvraj? Oh, sorry, Yuvraj. Yogesh? Abhishek? We are going to Goa and also the foreigners coming to Goa.
Yes, sir.
We are consuming same product.
Yes, sir.
We are using same destination. We might not use same property or same services, but we are at the same destination. So, government, when the government think to develop domestic tourism, it automatically applies for inbound tourism also. There is a good connection that if the government is putting huge investment, making temples ready for Indians to go, why not? Government is inviting foreigners also to come to visit our temple. And there's so many foreigners, they come to India to visit the Indian temples, especially Banaras side, especially South India side. They especially come for Indian architect and temple architect. Okay, so that's the one segment. Another segment is Indian diaspora living outside India. Indian NRIs, इनको हम बोलते हैं, जो बाहर रहते हैं, Indians है, origin Indians हैं, they live outside. They come to India and they consume same product what we consume as a domestic tourist. So they also, there is a huge connection in the development side and consumption side. आपको ये समझना है और इसको ये समझ के करना है कि हम अगर domestic tourism को बढ़ा रहे हैं, automatically inbound tourism पे impact पड़ेगा, and that impact is positive impact because services has been enhanced, infrastructure has been enhanced, connectivity has been enhanced. Udan hai, Prashad hai, and there's Vande Bharat hai, and all these schemes or infrastructure facilities hai. So this all helping domestic tourists as well as inbound tourists. Tourist is landing to, let's say example, Delhi, and he wants to go to Agra to visit Taj Mahal. He will consume international airlines to land in Delhi. But from Delhi, he'll consume Vande Bharat or train or taxi or whatever, what domestic tourist is actually consuming. So consumption wise is a similar thing and infrastructure development wise is a similar thing. It is a helping each other. Clear hai ye? Yes, yes, no, no, clear hai? Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So, if anyone has any confusion, please tell me. So, यहाँ पे मैंने example दिया Delhi, Agra का. Can you throw me another example? Anyone? Another example. Inbound tourists coming and having consumption of domestic destination.
Consumption of local cuisine, food.
Your voice is breaking, Yuvraj. Please एक बार और बोलो.
Consumption of local cuisine. Consumption of local cuisine.
Right. So,
and
consumption of local cuisine. Let's say example, foreigners are coming to Delhi, but they are going for a food tour, walking tour, food walking tour. Domestic product है ये, domestic tourism का product है. But they are consuming that as an international price. अगर मैंने 600 रुपए दिए, foreigners will not pay 600. Foreigners will pay 1800. So, domestic tourism capacity is paying capacity is there is a gap. There is a limit. But when it is being sold to a inbound tourist, it has some premium into it and with it. And also services are little bit enhanced. हिंदी गाइड नहीं मिलेगा आपको, फ्रेंच स्पीकिंग गाइड मिलेगा, इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग गाइड मिलेगा. You will be going with a good car, not like any taxi or Kali Pili taxi and all these things. So understand that whole change or difference between consumption, but they're consuming same product. गोवा, आकांक्षा गोवा है, लेकिन मुझे कनेक्शन बताओ. Foreign tourists coming and and consuming domestic tourism product?
Sir, they basically come to Goa for there is a church is also there, no, that is very famous, Basilica Bom Jesus
Right.
Church. So and it has a Goa also has a history of Portuguese. So it attracts a lot of foreigner in Goa.
Yes. So they come to Goa and consume same product what we are consuming, but our taste might be different. Their tastes might be different. They might be looking for Portuguese architect, Portuguese connection, Portuguese culture. What is exist in Goa? We go for beaches, sports, fanny, shopping. Come back. Okay. So same destination, different taste. Same thing with Pondicherry. French colony. Lot of French people come from Pondicherry में French consulate है because it's a French colony. French people came and French people they lived there. It's still there are some connections. So you understand international tourists coming to India, becoming inbound tourists and consuming domestic tourism product. But product could be little bit enhanced or presented differently. Agree? Can I move on? Clear है सबका? Yes, no. Clear. Yes, no. Or thumbs up. Yes. Okay, great. So I move on to the next slide, the video. Video, I'm playing it. Please let me know by thumbs up or message that if you are able to hear the sound. Sound आ रहा है? साउंड आ रहा है आप लोग को? नो. Okay. क्या रहा है? आ रहा है साउंड? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, great. Thank you. So this one is currently, recently this made it, the video. So look at that, domestic tourist visit to state union territory in crores. 1991 and 2019. Look at the difference in crores. Imagine the potential and imagine the world's populous country has so much potential to travel within the country. Taj Mahal, most popular monument, followed by Red Fort and Qutub Minar. Why Uttar Pradesh gained the popularity or became the highest number of visits of domestic tourists? किसी को कोई clue है? यूपी में कौन से बड़े इवेंट होते हैं?
कुंभ मेला.
यस, कुंभ मेला, वर्ल्ड्स लार्जेस्ट गैदरिंग, ह्यूमन गैदरिंग. सो कुंभ मेला यूपी में होते हैं, और कुंभ मेला जैसे ही होते हैं वैसे ही हमको समझ में आता है कि हमारे पास नंबर हमारा ऐसे बढ़ गया. तो इसलिए यूपी अभी, और यूपी में बहुत सारे अभी हिस्टोरिकल चीजें, अयोध्या इज कमिंग अप, बनारस इज देयर, and lot of other places, even the population is more. So that's why so it was a quick one, but it gives the idea कि हम लोग कहाँ हैं और हम लोग कैसे बढ़ रहे हैं और हम लोग कैसे बढ़ेंगे. तो definitely I want you to follow even the statistic का जो लिंक है मैं आपको भेजूंगा, आप देखना और उससे आप समझना कि कैसे हमारा कंट्री में डोमेस्टिक टूरिज्म इंक्रीज हो रहा है. Okay, so now I have one slide which talks about what required to make possible to visit domestic tourism destination. Connectivity, very important, which government is also working, and it's continuously they are improving connectivity from city to city. And good roads, good trains, air connectivity, everything is working. Accommodation, all type of accommodation. Dormitory भी होनी चाहिए, hostels भी होने चाहिए. Then there is a good hotel, 3-star, 5-star, because we have all type of people in our country and they are visiting all domestic. Shirdi, excellent example. Shirdi, कोई गया है शिरडी यहाँ से? Yes, no? कोई शिरडी गया है? शिरडी में all type of tourists they come, even all the religious places. But Shirdi has become one where 5-star होटल भी मिलेगा आपको, ताज का प्रॉपर्टी भी है, हिल्टन का प्रॉपर्टी भी, everyone is there almost. उनका लोअर ब्रांड होगा but they are there. So what they did, they picked up the destination and developed it. Same case with this one, Tirupati Balaji. Good properties there. Tourism asset infrastructure, वहां कुछ होना चाहिए देखने के लिए. Asset, heritage asset होनी चाहिए, या फिर monuments होनी चाहिए, या फिर natural assets होनी चाहिए, या फिर temples होने चाहिए, beaches होने चाहिए. एक asset होती है वो. This is called tourism asset, which has been protected, developed and preserved for tourism. So that's a tourism asset. Safety, security. Goa, people are traveling. Do you think Goa में अगर ऐसे ही kidnapping होती, robbery होती, people go to Goa? Definitely not. Goa is safe for everyone. So right, I think हमारे पास में गोवा से युवराज नहीं, हमारे पास में कौन है? योगेश है. योगेश बताएंगे गोवा इज सेफ, डेफिनेटली सेफ. रात भर भी आप गोवा में घूमोगे तो शायद मुझे नहीं लगता प्रॉब्लम हो. यस योगेश?
No sir, you will find every police everywhere at every checkpost in Goa.
Right.
Like within a half kilometer, even 2 kilometers.
Right. So when they make a safe destination, trust goes higher. That's why safety security is very important for domestic tourists as well as inbound tourists or international tourists जो गोवा आ रहा है. So एक confidence नहीं आएगा, you will not go. Delhi, people go but people has some kind of a scary feeling. नहीं, हमको कहीं कोई हमारा मोबाइल ना चुरा ले, कहीं कोई हमारा pickpocket ना कर ले. So we always see, because we see a lot of news around Delhi. ये गलत हो रहा है, वो गलत हो रहा है, तो things are happening in Delhi, happens in Delhi, and it is visible also. In some reason, ये visible भी हो जाती हैं वो चीजें. So that's how people prefer not to go in such destination which is not safe. Hygiene and good food, again after COVID, again more attention to it. कि अगर खाना अच्छा नहीं है, hygiene से नहीं बना है, you will not go. Even street food, you will not prefer the destination to go. Either this is like a amusement park, water park, or anything else, or temple. Attraction activity for all age group. Attraction activity. अब family के साथ जा रहे हो, your grandparents are there, your parents are there, you are there, everyone should be engaged. So destinations आजकल ऐसे develop हो रहे हैं, they are making them ready for all age group, so that everyone has to do something. There is something to do for everyone. Then unique selling points. Why it's important? Why you will go to Goa again and again? Why can't we develop a competition for Goa? आपने कभी सोचा है कि गोवा कॉम्पिटिटर कौन है? None, right? Anyone? Any thought on Goa's competitor? Maybe Kerala. Kerala के beaches थोड़े ठीक होंगे, but Kerala is too far. People prefer to go to Goa. So unique selling point, why this place is important and good and has something better to go. Every tourist will not repeat the same destination, same test all the time. They want to have something new. Government support and monitoring, government support involvement with the local administrations should be safe, and also monitoring how the tourism industry working and tourists are being safe. Tourism police introduce हो गई है इंडिया में. Tourism police, Tamil Nadu में, and also in some other state, tourism police hai, they are there at the destination. Community engagement, if the community is engaged, getting benefit, destination is being developed. Positive impact to sustainable development go through domestic tourism. So positive impact, we are not creating negative impact at the destination, otherwise this is not domestic. Shimla, New Year पे, आपको पता है, आपने देखा है, वीडियोस देखे थे शिमला के न्यू ईयर पे anywhere in popular destination overcrowded, which is called over tourism. You don't have a space to even walk. So that's a negative impact. Capacity नहीं है उस सिटी की उतनी जहां पे जितने लोग आ गए. So water consumption is more, electricity consumption is more, waste is more, people are not they are not safe. Food consumption is more. Okay, people are getting business, but it is not really sustainable. It's not good for nature, environment, and economy. So that we all should consider positive impact. Welcoming host community, either they are home or they are hotels or they are city, they should be welcome. That yes, come to our city, come to our state, and experience tourism here. Skill, manpower, and human capital. So skill, again, training is important. We have already discussed in the whole tourism industry, people should know what is to be done, and people should know how to treat tourists. That's how the skilled employment is required. And if that is there, these all points are there, there is a possibility that domestic tourism or domestic destination one should visit. Otherwise, there are some hesitations. So Kerala, if you checking the example, they work on everything, even more points. These are the major ones I'm considering. More points they check, everything they check. Digitalization I have not included here. Digitalization, like how to reach that one point to another point. Then proper information of the destination. Tickets kitna hai, entry tickets kitna hai, fare kitna aega, auto ka, taxi ka fare kitna hoga. Distances needs to be there. Feedback needs to be collected. So these are things are important to make a destination ready for domestic destination, and people should have have a different experience, a better experience every time. Clear है? Any point you want to add here? किसी के दिमाग में कोई और पॉइंट आ रहा है, प्लीज आप ऐड कर सकते हैं. Okay, the one campaign, it's not opening. So this year India is promoting this one visit year. Visit here generally India, when India promote or any a country promote visit here. So 2021 Nepal was promoting visit here. So something like that, people try to promote the country, and also they try to do the different international campaign, and they try to attract lot of tourists. So this year, why tourists are coming? Any clue? इस साल इंडिया में इतने टूरिस्ट क्यों आ रहे हैं? सोचो जल्दी सोचो. बिग रीजन, टूरिस्ट क्यों आ रहे हैं? इतना बड़ा इवेंट हो रहा है इंडिया में.
G20.
यस, G20 हो रहा है ना. G20 हो रहा है, तो इतना बड़ा इवेंट हो रहा है, और इसीलिए टूरिस्ट, कितने टूरिस्ट है, बिजनेस ट्रैवलर्स आ रहे हैं, लेकिन टूर आ रहे हैं. There are lot of people coming to India because of G20, and they are going back and telling about India. I am playing the video. साउंड आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
So it was a very good campaign, and it is going on internationally, and people are catching that, visiting that, because COVID is over, people are traveling or want to travel, and India is in catching that opportunity. And with G20, bringing friends and family with for visiting, people are visiting G20 events. They can bring friends and family. So that's how the India is positioning into the international market. And such campaign you will not see अपने टीवीज पे, इंडिया के टीवीज पे नहीं दिखेंगे ये सब वीडियोस या ये शॉर्ट, ये जनरली दीज आर आउटसाइड, मींस दे वांट टू अट्रैक्ट इनबाउंड टूरिस्ट. सो विजिट इंडिया कैंपेन all over the world must be TV commercial, paper, social media, influencer. People are promoting it good way. So this is how what about the India tourism, the campaign. Quickly, I would like to wrap up the session where I would like to tell you the activity, that what activity you're going to do, and please complete those activities, because it's important for all of you to understand the activity and do it. If there is a question, you can ask me कि ये नहीं समझ में आया, वो नहीं समझ में आया. मैंने आपको जो वीडियोस ओपन रखे हैं, अभी कल सारे वीडियोस ओपन हो जाएंगे. Watch at least 2 destinations which you like most from the video I have listed on the application. 2 destination at least देखना, मैं सारे के लिए encourage करूँगा आपको, and we will discuss that 2 destinations, whatever you like it. Domestic destination, गोवा, MP, राजस्थान, केरला, अंडमान, यूपी, ये destination 6 destinations डले हुए हैं, सारे 6 videos डले हुए हैं आपके application पे. List down the tourist destination according to below criteria. 2 criteria दिए हुए हैं. Most visited 15 tourist destination in India according to the number of visitors. ये सर्च करो, पढ़ो, गूगल में लिखा हुआ है, everywhere the data is there. या फिर if you want to make it your own assumption and research, that top destination we spoke about Agra, Jaipur, Delhi. So list down these 15 according to you. Research karo, but you do it your own research, and according to you list down 15 destinations. Top first destination, Delhi. Everybody visit Delhi, something like this. So you do it, that list I need. 5 most popular destination in India for the following type of tourism. Adventure tourism, I need 5 places. Adventure tourism, it could be land adventure, sky adventure, or water adventure. Adventure is in 3 categories: land, sky, and water. So you are writing 5 popular destination name, like a Shimla, Gangtok, Darjeeling, beach honeymoon destination or honeymoon tourism, where people go for honeymoon. Kashmir, Goa, something, Kerala, something like this. City and urban tourism. Kolkata, people go big time. Delhi, people go. Bombay, Bangalore, Chennai. So these cities, urban tourism. Cities, people go to experience cities. Heritage tourism. Hampi, we are talking about. Mandu. So such a place, heritage. Our ancient heritage, we like to go, architect, these things. Wildlife, we spoke about it. Ghana, Page. So list 5 popular destination name in this category or this type of tourism. So this is the activity. किसी को कुछ question है, पूछना है, you can ask. आपके questions होने चाहिए. If you understand everything, good, but you should have curiosity also to ask. किसी को कोई question है? No question, no comment, no suggestion. किसी ने recently कहीं travel किया है in 1 2 3 4 5 6 category, honeymoon हटा दो, 6 categories में से किसी ने travel किया है अभी कहीं recently? आप travel तो करते होंगे यार, कहीं ना कहीं तो travel किया होगा. Adventure के लिए कोई गया है कहीं आसपास? city
Two
कोई
weeks,
yes yes
2 weeks back I was in Goa.
2 weeks back you were in Goa.
Yes.
Okay, great. What did you do?
Actually, I went over there just because of my college, some formalities to complete my college formalities, and I've been there since past 3 years. So it was good to me. Like I'm known to Goa, and the things I used to my bachelor's, like visit to some of my places, like my known places that I used to go and sit in peace. So there are some hills, Ragata Beach Hill and Agoda Fort. This sector.
Great. So you actually went to refresh your memories. You spent good time in Goa and you went to do formalities, some work, as well as you spent some leisure time there, right? Anyone else has been to any city or like he has been to beach tourism or the Goa for a beach. It's beach tourism destination, but his purpose was different. Anyone has gone to any wildlife parks? Share your experience, please.
So actually, 1 month back, I went to Lepakshi, which is famous for Virabhadra Swami temple.
Okay. Will we consider this as a heritage or religious?
Heritage tourism.
Heritage.
Yes,
Great.
sir.
So how was your experience? How much time you spent there?
So I spent almost 3 hours there. I observed the architecture and different arts and crafts and paintings. All those I observed in the temples.
Great. So that's he has spent a good time as part of heritage tourism and 3 hours. Good. It could be more that he could have spent one day, might be because of time, but when you visit such kind of places, always you have to also think and observe that this destination, how much time we can engage. Let's say example, Goa. If you stay in Goa for 10 days, that's also not enough. If people are really good, want to explore big time, they have good holidays. Some places is like 1 day destination. SL World in Mumbai, 1 day, one full day. You cannot even cover in 1 day, but still you are done on 1 day. So some destination they are few hours, some destination they are for a day or 2 or 3. So it all depend on development and infrastructure around the destination. How has been developed? Temples these days, next to the temple, they are opening the engagement activity parks. So people go to temple, spend some time, food, sport, activity, that will generate income, employment, and so on. Because already people are coming to temple, so they have to just divert those tourists from temple to next door amusement park or activity park. So such a way, destination engagement for how many hours all depend on economics. If you are going for 2 hours there, probably you will not spend that much. If you are there full day, you will spend that much. You will engage in more activity, you will support more people for their employment and their income generation. So always everything is linked. That's why they try to develop destination next to each other or cluster बनाते हैं हम लोग कि जैसे वो Statue of Unity बनाया. So the whole cluster they made it. Okay. Anyone else has been to any of these form of tourism or any other form of tourism? Recently traveled to any place? बताओ यार कहीं ना कहीं तो गए होंगे. कोई अपने कैंपस से घर गया होगा या फिर फ्रेंड्स साथ में गए होंगे. Tushita, have you been somewhere? Gambhir? मिजोरम गया. Amritsar Golden Temple. Akansha has been to Amritsar Golden Temple. Have you been to Bagha Border, Akansha? Kasauli, Himachal Pradesh, which is a good place and good, very famous Kasoli, Himachal Pradesh. Abhishek has gone. So it is good that you share your experience, but it's okay if you are preferring typing, that's fine. Anyone else has been to anywhere else or good places, any tourist destination? If you have not, visit. Maybe the monsoon time, at least visit some mountain trekking, nearby places. Lot of trekking groups are around, so try to go with your friends, explore and see and experience the type of tourist destination. So that's it from my side. I'm good now. Any question for I can address, or we can wrap up the session. Please tell me if you have any question or any comment or any suggestion. Activities. These activities, I have listed down these activities on application. So make that use of application and put it there only. So आपके account में या आपके record में रहेगा. So submit from there only. If you find any difficulty, send me email. Okay, so I think we are good. No question, no comment. I am closing the session. We will see. I'll see you on Tuesday evening. I'll send you the link, or I'll message you or email you, and we speak on Tuesday evening. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good evening and good weekend, and see you on Tuesday. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.